Why did
Atheist, what are you going to say when you stand in front of God?
Why did you stay hidden? Why did you stay silent? Why did you demand faith instead of providing evidence? Why did you reveal yourself in a book full of historical inaccuracies and theological contradictions? If you knew that the vast majority of humans you created would end up in hell, why did you create them? Why did you create hell? How is infinite punishment justice for a finite crime? What is the point of torturing someone in hell if they can never get out of it and never learn? Why would you purposely tempt Adam and Eve? Did you want them to fail? I mean, when I had children, I baby-proofed my house. I didn't light a fire in the middle of the living room and tell them not to get close to it. Why didn't you condemn slavery? Why did you create rules explaining to humans how you wanted them to conduct their slave trade? Why are there only 10 commandments? Why did you think keeping the Sabbath day holy was more important to include than not graping people? Did you think it was more important to tell children they needed to respect and obey their parents instead of telling parents not to abuse their children? Why did you make it possible for humans to physically hurt each other? You didn't give us unlimited abilities. I can't just spread my wings and fly. You chose not to give us wings. Why choose to make it possible for priests to grape children? How could you watch that happen in your churches, by your servants, and do nothing? Why do you treat people like they're expendable background characters in other people's story? In trying to test Job, you allow his children to die, as though they're not people in and of themselves. Why do you think that giving Job more children later makes up for killing his first? Why do you demand love? Why do you demand worship? Why can you not offer forgiveness freely? Why do you demand human sacrifice? Why do you demand perfection from humans that you acknowledge are incapable of achieving it? Why would you punish people for not achieving something that they're not capable of achieving? When a school fails, we blame administrators. When a war fails, we blame generals. When a country fails, we blame its leaders. If this earthly system that you conceived of and ultimately created has failed so badly that you have no other option but to destroy it with fire, how is it our fault? Why do you blame your failed creation? And if you really wanted me to believe that you exist, to trust that you are good, and to be inspired to follow you so that one day I can be the best, most loving version of myself, then why on earth would you send this follower of yours to my page to tell me that he is looking forward to the day I end up in hell? How on earth would that ever win me over?
Atheist.